So it's like, I think that really, when you got somebody that has the qualities that you need, it allows you to supersede that, because now you're looking at it like, okay, well, it's not just about the look, because anybody can look better. Now it's about like, how does this person fit into my life? Is this person irreplaceable? You know what I'm saying? Like you can always find somebody that you want and desire more, that's more attractive. There's always going to be someone better.
Here's because he asked the question. He said, "Do we need more mentors or stepfathers?" And if you really truly think about it, back in the day, we were married at an 80% clip. Cheating didn't change though, right? There were a lot of men raising kids that didn't belong to them. A lot of men. Like I know people talk about, oh, our grandfather took care of two families. No, he didn't. He took care of the family of the household he was in, and stepdaddy took care of the mother kids over on the, by the way. It used to be a time where stepfathers were respected because family were because we cared about the family more than anything. So you know what I mean? If the first one didn't work out, our women would go and find another good man to work it out with him. So until so to speak, Trigger Mike said, until you value family, stepfathers will never be valued. And then the street mentors will never be valued. Because what are the street mentors coming from? They not coming from families. They coming from the same effed up situation you coming from. So that it starts there. I agree with Trigger. Like it starts with family first, and then the mentor and the stepfather will come right behind that. Regardless of what this dude may have done to fuck up his family, there's gonna be several good men that will come behind that, and we will still and we will have a community that trusts that everything's gonna be good coming out of that. Right now, it ain't like that.
I did want to ask just one more follow up question. Let me just get a couple people to chime in on it. But when it comes to choosing the woman that you want, in that Queen Talk conversation, it talked about cheating. Um, by choosing, I think they said by choosing the woman that you want, no, the woman that you need, then you're gonna wind up eventually cheating because it's not the woman that you want. So I get a couple of people to just speak on that.
I definitely want to respond to that. I think that there's some truth to that, as far as like, if you pick the woman that you want. But I think that, again, with this social media world that we live in, like we talked about earlier, like, again, the woman you want is often relative to your surroundings. So you might have the woman that to you is the baddest woman that you've ever seen in your life, and y'all might go somewhere, y'all might go do something, leave your city or something like that, and then you might see yourself in the presence of women that you've never even seen the likes of before, that in comparison make your woman look less attractive. So it's like, I think that really, when you got somebody that has the qualities that you need, it allows you to supersede that, because now you're looking at it like, okay, well, it's not just about the look, because anybody can look better. Now it's about like, how does this person fit into my life? Is this person irreplaceable? You know what I'm saying? Like you can always find somebody that you want and desire more, that's more attractive. There's always going to be someone better, but there's not always going to be someone that fits into your life in a way that makes them irreplaceable.
I'll say this, and I'll be very quick with it. So, I think we got to really talk about this. Getting married doesn't stop want, right? It doesn't stop want. Like throughout your life, you're going to want other stuff. It's about what you decide to do. So I don't think getting with a woman that you quote unquote, if you get it and you need her, you're going to go with the woman you want. No, it's a decision you make when you take a vow and you're determined to be faithful. That sexual propensity that doesn't go away. What overrides that is your decision to honor your wife and the values that you set.
I think it's packaged a little bit differently because I mean that you there are men who find women, who they need at that particular moment of their life, right? They find that woman that they need at that particular moment of their life. And then once they built up and leveled up, you've seen those type of men leave those women. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens a lot. In sort of understanding the woman that you need at that moment and understanding the woman that you need for the long haul, the woman that you need to build life with and family with. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it kind of goes back like where that person is at there in their life, right? A lot of people are not really thinking with the woman that they want to have a longevity with. That's what I want. That's what's here right now. I haven't thought about anything else. Well, I'll figure it out. Right. But there's a woman that does come along in that does fall within this time frame that they need that person because she fills a void that is currently missing in his life. And then we conflate that for the one that they need for the long ride.
I think
Here,
I think we value the thing that we need more than the thing that we want. The reason why is because if I need it, then I'm going to do as much as I can to keep it. Right. So if I need food, I'm gonna do what it takes to get food. If I need money, versus if I want money, I'm going to do different things in order to keep the money that I need. I mean, the budget happens, or we spend differently because we need that money. We can't spend all of it, But if it's the money that I wanted, then this is my opinion, that we seem to be a little bit more frivolous with it. So if we have a woman that we need, I would say that we'll be less likely to cheat on her. But a guy that's going to cheat is going to cheat. I don't think there is a something out there that says, "Oh, okay, well, because I need you, then I won't cheat. Because I want you, then I won't cheat." No, I think a cheater is a cheater, and that's just what it is.
I think the unspoken truth is that need is a moving target. Somebody just alluded to it, but need is a moving target. And let's just say my need may be, I need to have my family under one roof. I got this young lady pregnant. Now I need to make her an honest woman. Now I need to commit to us being in a family. The problem with that is you have to go to sleep at night. You have to lay next to that person. If that person refuses to do the things that it takes to feed your sexual appetite, I don't care what anybody says, that can at some point be a gateway drug to supplemental vagina. It just can, because at some point we all have these physical needs. So what about the physical need? I needed this woman. We need to be in the same household, but now I want these physical needs to be met. And if we're honest with ourselves, you can get frustrated and you can start to look outward and you can start to, want to go on trips and you want to go on DR and you see what you can get 2 for $40 in DR. And before you know it, you and your homies got some memories. You know what I'm saying? So you can succumb to those wants as well on those lonely trips and on those lonely nights.
I would push back, but Sean, don't wants change more than needs?
Yeah, I was gonna say that both are moving.
I want vagina every night of the week, Brody. Tell me y'all don't.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, but your wants are what
I'm not young
change.
like that no more.
Your needs are what pretty much are consistent.
Nope, I want vagina every night.
So one could argue that's a need, then, right? Couldn't one
That
argue
would
that's a
definitely
need?
be a need.
If you want it every night, doesn't that make it a need?
No, it's not a new need, because not to talk vulgar, but you can, get some self-care as it relates to that. So it's not a need. If you need to release, you can, do it yourself. It's absolutely a want, though. It's a desire.
Right.
All right. Go ahead. We're gonna finish off with Sweeney. Go ahead, get the last point, and we move on.
All right. I would say to answer your question, we have to first understand that most people largely cheat for the same reasons. You know what I mean? Men and women are like the same reasons across the board. Something that's not being, a lot of the times it's lack of intimacy, or it's something that they're missing within their relationship that may have changed or what have you. So I don't think it has any to the ladies' point. I don't agree with the ladies when they said, "Oh, well, he wanted something, that he got what he wanted at this period of time, and then later on, because she wasn't what he needed, he started cheating on her." No, I think the natural progression of things is that whatever may have happened within their relationship, he cheated for her. But I think that's normal across the board for any human being, because that's how we operate. So yeah, I don't think him cheating has. I don't think what he needs versus want has any bearing on what the reasons why he may have cheated, or if he cheated at all. And then on top of that, many men don't even have the options to cheat. Most of them are pretty much stuck with whatever they chose at the peak of their ability, or wherever they were at. That's what they got. Dang. And ain't no women checking for them anyway. So you know what I mean. And men, we are. And the thing is that I think a lot of men are comfortable with it. As long as As long as they don't have to go outside and work for it, you know what I mean? They're gonna sit here and stick right here with this woman, be like, hey, look, shit, I ain't gotta go out there spend no money on no chick to work hard to get some more ass and none of that. My woman good enough. Cause it's hard. It really unless you that dude, it is really hard for you to just get ass on the whim just because.